Okay, guys, so I wanted to do a reading about Carter Page. So yesterday, the indictments, three indictments were unsealed, and Carter Page went on TV. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this guy doing, right? Like, are you that foolish, or what is up with this guy? I mean, I don't know what's is going on with him. So I just wanted to find out a little bit more about him, even though I think to the purposes of what we're doing now, I mean, with this investigation, it's mostly what affects us as a government. So I'm more interested in people who are in the government or somehow related to the government. He is not. So he's not a focus of my interest, but because he was on the news yesterday and he seems like such a kooky weirdo character, I want to know what is going on with him. So I just show you the cards of the present. So I pulled out this card to represent him. And another card. This is a card that's associated with prison, okay? And it was upside down. So I feel like he wants to avoid prison. Okay? This is him trying to avoid what seems inevitable. However, hello, death and the cross together. Okay? I don't think it it's pretty clear what's going to happen to him. Okay? I'm sorry, dude. Prison or burden. I don't think it's I mean, it's ridiculous. I would never claim death or whatever. I don't think so, but it's just looking like it's grim. Okay, whatever the future is, because the death card can sometimes be positive, not when it's surrounded by a lot of other cards. So it feels like the future is pretty grim for him. The present, this is the card of the present. Okay, these cards are about the present. So he wants to avoid jail, and it's looking very unlikely. Okay, this is like what's the present. Okay, what the present is. So um, it's showing him, it's showing me here that he wants to somehow avoid an ending. This is how it starts. Wants to avoid an ending, and there's an association with an older man here. I don't know what this is or what this means, but it's coupled with this, which is the cards of that again, coffin and financial problems. Okay, so he wants to avert an ending and financial problems. Okay, and he somehow either he knows that there's something's going to end with the older man. Okay, ending of the older man here. Okay, and financial problems. But I think he wants what I think he's doing here, what the cards are showing, is like this card of naivete, okay, turned upside down. Card of the past, kids, but I think and this turned upside down, it's like he's naively wanting to improve his reputation. The moon card is card of how the world sees you. So he wants to somehow affect his reputation in the world naively, okay? But it doesn't work because right after you have this, okay, the card of death and the cross. So actually his reputation, not that he had much of, I don't know what he did. I'm not sure what his deal was, but yeah, doesn't look good, Carter, okay? So yeah, death and cross, no, I don't think so. The reputation is not that great. Yeah, and he wants to win, and he wants, this is, I feel like he's kind of misguided. He wants to win, he wants to something long lasting, okay? Ultimately, he wants to avoid, I feel like okay, he wants to have a long standing, like a good reputation, okay? And then this is interesting. This is a card of public. Okay, you go public places, places where people gather. But I feel like because it's on TV all the time, and this is a card that showed up before for me for Trump and other people. It's about disinformation. Okay, this is a card of illusions of castles in the air. But when it's turned upside down, I feel like it's done on purpose. Like he's purposely going in public places to spread disinformation. That's what I feel like. Okay, and we know that, but that's what I think he thinks is his way out of it. Is like, I'm gonna go and tell these like, do crazy doozy tales in public, and I'm gonna make money and have a good reputation that way. Okay, or maybe he is being paid to do this. I don't know, but that's like what's happening kind of about now. But again, This is a part, because of, I feel like whatever money situation he thought he was going to get comes to an end. This is a card of ending, okay? It comes to pretty much to most people involved in this Russia scandal. And when it comes here, I don't think there's not much you can say about it, okay? It's just bad and it's an ending and it's judgment. So judgment, fox. So I feel like justice shows that he's a fox. He's a fake person. He's like, what do you say it? He has he's working behind the scenes or whatever, lying, whatever he does, and that becomes clear when the judgment is done, and it's an end to his whatever machination, Machiavellic, wannabe Machiavellic um, ideas. Okay, so that's what I get. That's Carter Page. He's crude. He thinks he's like so clever. He goes on TV. He talks bullshit for money, but I don't think he escapes justice. Okay, so that's that about Carter Page.